But, ladies and gentlemen, WND versus Rain, game number 3. Let's look at what the teams brought. And for the side of WND, we've got Daring, Groves, Harugamo, Groves, Des Moines, Wooster, Guden, Ohio, and St. Vincent. For the side of Rain, we've got Gearing, Ragnar, Gearing, Moskva, Minnow, Des Moines, Vermont, and Ohio. So let's see how these teams are going to break out here as we start off. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as we watch this split, looks like a head. Oh my goodness. Solo grows for the side of WND to C. Now, this could be very interesting if they get control of AB, because B, once control is taken of B, that is notoriously difficult to force someone out, especially if you have this much pressure on AB. So keep an eye out here. Wet and Dead looks like their plan is basically saying, hey, we're going to take A, we're going to take B, and we're going to hold this half of the map here, and you're gonna have to try to push across, and trying to push someone in here, this is the tiniest sliver of protection you have. This is gonna be very interesting. We're gonna keep an eye on this, but this is gonna be very interesting to see how it goes. Now, as we look at this map, what you'll notice here, I mean, the other thing I really think is there's not a lot of radar here for WND. They've got Wooster and they've got Des Moines radar. They got a fair amount of Hydro and they got the Guden to throw stuff off the rocks, but they do not have a lot. Also, Wooster, interesting choice. Let me just look how they built this Wooster out, actually. Okay, Ledge Mod Wooster, lower detection. Okay. So, interesting for the Wooster. Expectation, I think, is they're going to use the Wooster as the area denial. Like, anything goes into B, he's just going to radar it. You can see that his radar coverage is now almost the entire cap. And by almost, I mean it'll be the entire cap here in a second. But nobody into caps yet. Now, the Daring was spotted there. Moskva radar does serve to show the Wooster and Daring. Daring takes 6k, hasn't used the DCP yet. Moskva of Gangbang has the shots come in from the edge. He takes a 3k chunk. St. Vincent spotted, though, in the Ohio of Malamu, looking for the damage. St. Vincent turning out. We'll follow this set in. And 1 overpen. Des Moines of Fazy also dodges the shots. Now, delay here on getting A and B could be massive. At this point, the side of Rain knows where a lot of W&D stuff is. They need to get this Des Moines out. Des Moines takes a chunk there. They're getting some good damage on the Grows. He will be able to heal, obviously. Some more shots in. Des Moines of Madeira takes a lot of damage there. So a couple things to keep in mind here. Ragnar of Hexagen is now going to go into C. They know they can get it. They're trying to run this Grozovoy down. They're doing a really good job of it. He's not dead, but the fact that he's down to 2 heals and they've got him at an 8,500 is a really nice set. Gearing's going to go Dark at some point. Groz, though, forced away. This will allow the C push for Rain. And W&D not being able to get B has been a big issue, because the issue now is the Moskva of Gangbrain can push back up and deny that cap at some point if he wants. Though, this push is going to make him back up. So actually, W&D should be able to get B the more I look at that. The challenge comes in how quick are these 3 ships going to be remaneuvered to B. Because you know the Gearing's going to shadow the Grozovoy. And if the Gearing shadows the Grozovoy right, or if the Gearing shadows the Grozovoy right, he takes an angle like this, and he'll keep it assured that the Grozovoy cannot get out of there. So we're going to watch and keep an eye on that. Vermont moving through as well. C cap, so points finally ticking 6 minutes into the game. Rain now taking the lead. And so we see the 2 ideas, a slight change. You know, they never took B, but this push down the flank has Rain in full retreat, and Rain's desperately trying to get set up to counter this. Moskva moving forward, they're going to put the Moskva into position to play area denial. They're trying to get this Des Moines combination out and the Ohio out. Ohio shells are in. Did he see? Looks like he had at some point, but not enough to get the shots. Okay, so gearing, engine boost, lowered concealment, still full health. Keep an eye on that. So now 1 cap to each side. 50,000 health in favor of Rain, but map positioning is going to become all about this B cap. And Gang managing to prevent the B cap take early really was massive. Because, yeah, he's taking a little bit of damage here from the Guden, but they've managed to deny B long enough. Now B becomes the stalemate. And with that, Rain has the lead because they took C quicker. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of leaving this Grozovoy out here on the flank. That is going to be a problem in some point in the future. I get you want to move ships back in, but I'm not the biggest fan of that maneuver. Now comes the challenge here, and big chunk onto Artorias. Artorias down to 34,000. They're going to move him forward. Problem is, this is a brutal set of ships here. You got the Worcester radar, the Ohio with the 457s, and the Daring with the Hydro and the Smoke. So this is going to be the push attempt into B. Des Moines radar does cover the cap, so they can have the Des Moines and Moskva set up to protect that. Problem is, the Moskva's got to be facing down like he is right now to try to prevent this area here. And so right now, that Harugamo Des Moines Grozovoy flank is just being brutal. Oh, I love this, actually. Des Moines is in B, and there's no way they can stop it. There's no way they can stop him. They get the radar, but once the radar's down, the shots aren't going to make it. And even there, you can see shots are hitting. They're not getting onto the Des Moines. They can't get them over that island in an angle to hit the Des Moines. So the Des Moines just sits there and is able to block B and quite possibly take B. This has allowed the Vermont and the Minnow to move up now. Moskva Gang did take a ton of damage there, and the St. Vincent moving forward on him. That's going to be painful for him here in a second. But look at that Des Moines. Like, they're trying to shoot him. They were never able to stop him from taking that cap because he's just positioned so nicely. And so now the Minnow starts lacing shells in on the St. Vincent. Watch for a single salvo out here from the Vermont. if he has it ready as the St. Vincent goes around. Because the St. Vincent's going for the drive-by. Shots are in. They get a chunk off the St. Vincent down to 43k. But now Gangbang's in a world of hurt if he's not very careful. The only advantage for Gang is the Ragnar has free farming without a lot of stuff that can hit him. And so if that St. Vincent goes too far forward, he's going to die. He also doesn't have any speed boosts anymore. He's got the heals, but not the speed boost. Points lead up to almost 80. And there's the Moskva radar. That'll allow the Des Moines to get some damage here onto ships. I expect initial target to be... I was going to think the Daring, but he's not going to have the angle, so he'll keep working the Ohio, and they'll keep playing area denial. The Ohio can stop the extra points lead, but he'll get reset. And now, like I said, look at Hexagen. Ragnar, he takes a bit of damage. He hasn't popped the heal yet, but he's got the St. Vincent down to 30k. St. Vincent's going to pop a heal here in a second, but St. Vincent's kind of wedged there. And so this becomes a, how long can Gangbang last? Because Gangbang is getting hammered. And if he goes down, that allows the St. Vincent. St. Vincent going forward regardless, actually. Looks like. Though I do love these shots. And oh, here comes the push. The gearing is forward. The Ohio is spotted, but he's in smoke. And then the Des Moines is going to move forward. They're going to dodge those, and they're going to force back that push. And the St. Vincent uses the heal. Gets up to 44k. Here come the shots again. Fires here are absolutely critical for the side of Rain. Gangbang down to 19k. Forced to use the DCP. He'll have the heal in 20 seconds. He should last. B still being constantly reset. Now, that being said, with them being multiple things in, unless Artorias goes back in, that cap will be taken. But let's take a look back over here to this edge. Harugamo of Ferry is border riding. FaZe spotted. He takes a chunk down to 28k, and the Moskva does have that advantage of positioning to help with that at least. Grozovoyev, as the rush comes, also in a very big problem spot. Down to 6,800, no heals. Watch for shots instantly onto him as long as they can. Moskva of Gangbang going to go back to the Des Moines because he saw the Des Moines briefly. They get a little bit. But I would have, yeah, I would still have been shooting as the rush comes. Because as the rush comes, you have him down to 2,700. If you take that other shot, honestly, at him, there's a very good chance that you would have killed him. Now, you have a slim shot here, you kill him, but you don't. St. Vincent about to pop another heal. He's been getting farmed by that Ragnar. B is capped. Now it's being contested by the Vermont of Server Hopper. And I'm really starting to like Rain's positioning here. The Grozovoy is still a worry, but they spot the Grozovoy, and the Minnow's now working on him. Grozovoy of Eru trying to get out of here. Last heal in use. He's going to heal up a bit. He's going to try to get him down. He's at 8,400. He's going to get out, but that's his max health now. And B still being contested. 60-point difference. Watch FaZe. FaZe down to 7,600. They want to kill him. FaZe is using... He's still got heals, but he's got to turn broadside because he's got to dodge these torps, and he's got to hope that the Moskva doesn't have shots that are going to hit here, because if these shots hit... Oh, he's gone, ladies. Oh, he just barely lives. The heal saves his life by the skin of his teeth. And still no deaths with just 6 minutes left in the game. St. Vincent down to one more heal, by the way, but maxed out at 36k. B still being contested. Health is about 90,000 in favor of Rain. Rain really wants this game. The gearing of this sheep spotted. He's stuck in the radar range. He's going to kite away. They're trying to get the shots in on FaZe. Shots are out. They're not going to hit FaZe. FaZe spotted now. Here come the salvos. Will this be first blood, ladies and gentlemen? He's down to 3,100. Des Moines trying to finish him. 1,500. FaZe getting onto the border, but it's too late. He gets hit. Ladies and gentlemen, first blood to Rain. They take the one-ship lead, and now the pressure is firmly on WND to make a play. They're continuing to use the Guden to try to get that Moskva out of here. Watch out for these shots on the Ragnar as well. Ragnar takes 3K.
Only 5 minutes remain.
Guden forced back. He was spotted briefly, not spotted right now. Down to 18K. Some really nice shots from the Ohio there. Another shot in, 4K more. 15K and healing. He only has 1 heal left after that. B is not being contested right now, though. Wooster making a play. They have to back up and respect the play of the Wooster here. Problem is, he's going to turn broadside here in a second. And Minnow versus Wooster. I usually like the Minnow in that situation. Minnow does not have the heal, though. Watch for the Vermont as he backs up. If the Vermont gets him, they get the Minnow. Real ship Shady goes down to the Guden Lu. Now the Vermont going to try to get out of there, but here, or the Wooster going to try to get out of here. Vermont shells in, down 10K. Will they get the other guns on him? And now it's just 40 points separating the teams, but 140,000 health in favor of Rain. And that St. Vincent still got that heal left, down to 24,000. Gangbering has now made his escape from that point, finally. Des Moines of Artori is doing what he does best. He's just sitting there. He's going to be able to cap that again, or at least prevent it. And once again, pressure goes on to WND. Grozavoy in real big danger right now. A fire doesn't kill because he has the DCP. There's the DCP used. Now he's got to pray that he gets dark. Down to 1,000. DCP done. A fire does kill now, ladies and gentlemen. He's dodging. He's gone dark. Can the gearing find him with a single salvo? Salvos are just wide. Salvos are just long. They don't quite get him. And will that come back to bite Rain? I don't think so. St. Vincent hasn't used that heal yet. Watch for that heal coming fairly soon, though. Down to 13-7. Doesn't have DCP. Watch for that heal fairly soon. B's going to be capped here now. The side of Rain is up 30 points and climbing. They get the Harugamo of Fairy on the flank, ladies and gentlemen. They catch him just in the gap. And now the Grozavoy of As the Rush comes, trying to get dark. But is it too late? He's down to 4,900. He's still spotted by the radar. Shots are low. Not in on him yet. Will he survive by the skin of his teeth? Oh my goodness, 493, 196. They get the shots, ladies and gentlemen. And Rain takes a 250-point lead. They want the winners bracket finals. St. Vincent used the heal down to 11,000. Down to 9,000. Remember, this is permanent health. And for the side of WND, it may be over. Daring's gonna charge in.
Is at stake. The enemy's victory.
He's got to get into B. Problem is that you just have so much danger here. Daring wants it, but Daring's going to die. Ladies and gentlemen, Daring is in B, and he is going to die. They try to get the Torps out. They will get the Torps out, but he only gets one set. I don't... Oh, wait, no. He didn't go down. He gets the Torps in, but it's not enough to kill. They get the St. Vincent, and ladies and gentlemen, Rain claims the game. They take the series 2-1, and they are on to winners bracket finals.